Welcome back to the series where I, a normal 40-year-old man, and my best mate Benny walk all the streets in our home city. Last episode I discovered a nice hidden gem of Derby, an old row of historical railway cottages hidden amongst the murky streets of a council estate. If you've not seen it yet, go watch it. In fact, go watch the whole series, otherwise all this is a waste of time. So here's Captain Knobhead, ready for another walk. Weirdly, today, I've not actually planned where I'm going to head, so for now, I'm just going to head in this general direction. I must admit, even though I've lived around this area for about 10 years, and my family even used to live in this area, I have no idea that any of these streets actually existed. But I guess that's the weird thing about this whole challenge. Nobody really walks around residential streets unless you need to go to your mate's house or something. So here's where I have to make a choice. Do I go up the hill to the red-bricked posher area of Oakwood, or do I stick to the pebble dash and broken fences of Chaddesden? Oakwood or Chad? Oakwood or Chad? Fuck it, Chad. So I guess this is going to be the area that we walk around today then, which hopefully by the end should push us over, or at least very close to 200 streets. So here's something interesting. As we all know, there's 3,227 streets in Derby, but the actual total distance for all the streets is just over 537 miles, which apart from sounding like a shite Proclaimers song, is actually the distance from my house to Paris and then about halfway back again. And that would probably be a more interesting walk, but who wouldn't prefer the grey streets of Derby over the glamour of Paris? Now I don't know who remembers last week when I found that house with a big metal horse statue in the front garden. Well, this person has a fucking noose in the front garden. Fuck a family of 5, that is mental. Jesus Christ. Those of you that have been here from the beginning may remember me starting this challenge because A, I just recovered from a broken ankle, and B, I've been piling on the pounds during lockdown. So for those wondering how the ankle is, yeah, it's actually getting better. I had my last physio appointment a few weeks ago, and it's feeling stronger with each week. And if you're wondering, am I still fat after all this walking? Yeah, but not as much, so I guess that's a small victory. What I'll do is buy some scales and weigh myself so we can see the progress at various intervals throughout the series. Unless I never lose any weight, then we'll never speak of it again. At this point, Benny and I have been walking for about an hour or so we stopped for a little drink. Wait, Benny, don't slobber on it, oh, for fuck's sake. So with Benny suitably hydrated and me dying of thirst, we politely trundled round the streets as we usually do. And then we come across this house, which, in my opinion, had too many of the same stormtrooper figures in his front window. When this walk has been proper weird, I'm pretty sure this won't be the weirdest walk that we do, but it started to make me question the good people of Derby. Are they okay? Let's just get today's walk over with. You all probably know by now that I like to talk a bit of nonsense during these videos, and I actually had a friend ask me the other day what Spice Girl I actually most identify with. But having to think about it, I actually think the question should be, which Spice Girls aren't you? Because let's be honest, There's a bit of every Spice Girl in all of us. And if we've learnt nothing else from this video, then at least we've learnt that. And there you have it. All of these streets crossed off the list. And that takes up to 201 streets. Join me next week for more of the same. Hopefully the next one won't be so weird. See ya.